I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're gonna rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
Curry Maffett Insurance, now located in downtown Dublin. Call 272-1234.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Vinson Voice of This Week. I am standing here with Sharon Leroy.
Hey.
She works here, she's one of our nurses, and she was not even working today, but she decided to do something really great for our staff members here and got with the local community, thank you Dublin, and Dino's to deliver 150 meals to our staff. So, as you can tell, we've got a little space between us because we're doing the social distancing thing. But would you tell us about how this came about?
Okay, well, one of my very dear friends, Jennifer Richter, Dr. Heath Richter's wife, had an idea to help raise money to help the staff here at the VA during this crisis. And it just blew up. And Jennifer's one of those people, and Heath, who are always involved with things in the community. Many of you remember the Nutcracker recently, and Heath and the whole family was in the program. And they are always involved with things in the community and do such a great job in the church and in the community at large. So when Jennifer put that out on Facebook, it was within an hour, I think she had $300 of donations from all of you, from many people there listening now that wanted to help all these people that are at the front lines, helping our veterans, and show a way they can love each other during this time. This crisis is a change for every single one of us, and we all want to, one thing we can do is help minimize depression and anxiety and the things that can come along with a crisis. And that was one thing Jennifer could do. And with me working here and having the connection with administration, I was able to help be the connection with Jennifer Schaefer and Dino's and be able to get these passed out today. And so Jennifer Schaefer and Dino's, they're always involved in the community as well, and we appreciate them as well. And TV 35 and then wanting to help us get a word out to encourage others.
All right, so now I've heard that you lived in Dublin a pretty long time.
Since I was two.
2 years old. And you're only like 27
That's
now.
right,
So
28.
25
well, I'm not
years.
the same age, so yeah.
So it's pretty great. So what is it like to be a part of this community? What is Dublin if you were talking to outside people?
Well, I have this habit of noticing car tags from out of town when I'm at stores, and I often wonder if people have just moved to the community, and I have stopped people in the past, and are you new in our community? And sometimes they are, and I'll just share with them a little bit about Dublin and things that go on and how to get their tires rotated and things like that, and just try to encourage us about our family-oriented community, and there's just full of history and full of enrichment and full of a lot of love for each other.
Well, I definitely felt that. I've been here 2.5 years, and like you said, with the car tag, I had my Virginia tag for just a little bit while I first got here, and I went to church, and all these people started coming up to me. Are you the Virginia plate? I didn't even introduce myself. So
yeah, that's the way to find out new people.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I feel that love that has Dublin. Now, there's a lot of places to work here in Dublin. Why the VA?
Well, giving back to the veterans, there's just nothing like it. It's hard to put into words how it makes you feel, and get to talk to World War II veterans that we still have here and the stories they can share with us, and they are so appreciative. We even have veterans that drive from almost to Atlanta, near Atlanta, that will come to this VA because they love the Dublin community and they love coming to Carl Vinson.
All right, and how long you been here at the VA?
Total of about 13 years, and once I was here a couple years in the 80s and been back 10 this time, so a total of about 13 years at the VA.
You're here for the long haul?
Yes, I am.
All right, and so you are one of the RNs here?
That's right.
And where, which area do you work?
Mainly endoscopy and operating room, but presently I'm in the building 86 where we will be caring for COVID positive patients when that takes place and when we need the help with the care.
That sounds amazing.
Yes.
So what else do we need to know about the meals? Now Friday, right? We got some more meals coming.
The Holy Smokes is helping with some night shift plates for Friday.
That sounds amazing. So let me say special thanks to Dino's and a special thanks to Holy Smokes.
That's right.
I know our staff is just going to be head over heels about this because they're working so much. It is difficult to take some time to get out and get ourselves fed. So thank you for doing this. Thank you to the Dublin community. And we'll be back with more Vinson Voice because I got some more people to talk to.
Quality products and installations since 1985. That's 4 Seasons.
There's a new place for senior care, a place with 24-hour valet service and a boutique salon, a place with all-day arts and crafts. It even has a day spa, a place that's so much like home because, well, it is home. Home Instead Senior Care, when you need personalized care in the comfort of home.
We're here at Roach Farm and Garden. It's St. Patrick's season. Got ducklings and bunnies. Even got the brooders, pens, hutches, feed, and all the accessories to raise them up right. Rhode Island Red, Broad Rock, layer chicks. And to treat your yard already existing, we've got all the weed killers and fertilizer you can buy. Time to put out salt blocks, we got them in stock. Still got time to plant trees, we have persimmon, sawtooth, peach, pear, apple, even got muscadine and blueberry bushes. We got something for everybody. Still feeding deer? We carry ADM, Antler Extreme, 4S, and 4S Draw. Still got corn at $5.95 a bag. Planting a garden? We got new plants arriving daily and a greenhouse full of started veggies, not to mention any seeds you need. Full line of Carhartt clothing. We even got select Carhartt pants, $25. Look for a full line of twisted boots coming soon. Having yard problems? We got all the grass seeds you need. So come see us at Roach Farm and Gardens. We got 2 locations, Wrightsville and Dublin.
Welcome back to the Vinson Voice. I'm Scott Whittington. I'm standing outside Building 5A here at the Carl Vinson VA, and I'm here with Jennifer Schaefer, who works at Dino's, our downtown Italian delicatessen. I can't even say that word, but amazing food down there at Dino's. And so tell us what's going on, because I see we got 2 SUVs here loaded up with lunch boxes.
Sure. So Jennifer Richter contacted me the day before yesterday and asked if we would be willing to work with the community on an outreach to feed the staff at the VA. We told her we would love to be a part of that. That's part of our ministry at Dino's. And so she asked what we could do. I said, why don't we do something different, some chicken salad and pimento cheese, sandwiches for everybody. And
I'm getting hungry already.
There you go. And so it started out with needing 30, and then the community just kept pouring and pouring and pouring into it. And we went from 30 to 50 to 100 to 150. Probably could have gone up from there, but we had to cap it off just for time and space purposes. But we're always so excited to be part of what the community is doing.
Well, we're glad to have you. So we're talking, there's 150 meals inside this,
yep.
And it's for the VA staff here.
Correct.
Now, why is it so important that our local communities reach out and do donations like this, or for us to partner up like that? Why is that so important?
Sure. So one of the philosophies that Dino's lives by is that we are not in the business of being in business. We are a family, and we are serving families. And everyone that works at the VA has a family, and they're part of our Dublin community and part of our Dublin family. They've been supporting us for 10 years, and it's our turn to support them.
Again, this is amazing. I see there's people that are bringing carts out, and we got a list going with how many different veterans, or I'm sorry, our staff members have been going to get handed out these meals. Sure. Now, can you tell us a little bit more about, you did a little description, but what is being served today?
Sure. So today we're just doing a classic chicken salad on croissant with some potato chips and a house-baked cookie, and then pimento cheese, which is one of my husband's best things that he makes. It's a little secret of ours.
Oh,
so
okay.
Just, try to make people feel comforted, like they're at home. So they're eating just a home style lunch today.
How long did it take to prepare all those meals?
Oh goodness, we made chicken salad and pimento cheese for about 3 hours yesterday, and then it took us about an hour and a half this morning to put everything together.
To get everything together, and then load it up and then drive it over here.
And drive it over.
So with everything going on right now with COVID, what is Dino's doing to protect and keep everybody safe out here in the community?
Sure, so we have gone to carry out and curbside only. We have put together some really creative family meals at very reasonable prices because we know people are out of work. They're stuck at home. They still want a home cooked meal, but you know, sometimes if you're cooking and cleaning, you don't feel like doing it, but you still want a home cooked meal. So we put together these great pickup trays for families where they can pick up a lasagna and salad and bread for like $25 and feed 4 people. We just, you know, our interest is keeping our employees employed and keeping the community fed. It's not about making money right now. It's about being a part of the community.
So Jennifer, I've been here in Dublin for 2 years. How long have you been here, and how did pretty much Dino's come about? How long y'all been working?
So we moved here, our family moved here in 2008, and we had a restaurant inside of the Page House for about a year, and then we purchased Dino's in 2010. So we've been at Dino's for 10 years now. It's incredible. We have always just enjoyed being part of a small community. Our kids went to high school here, and so we've always been a part of like the sports teams and all of the civic groups, just partnering up with whoever we can, because like I said, it's not about business, it's about family and community. And I tell you, in this time, being part of a small community versus South Florida, which is where we came from, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, because the outreach and the outpouring of love in this community has just been beyond anything that people could imagine.
Well, hey Jennifer, I appreciate you coming out. Elbows.
Well,
and thank you. And we'll be right back with more Vinson Voice.
Over 70 years ago, my granddaddy, H. Dale Thompson, began serving Dublin and Lawrence County as a country lawyer who wanted to serve the people. My uncle, Scott Thompson, continues the practice of law and is a local prominent historian. I learned the value of service from my family. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Anyone can be great because anyone can serve." It would be my honor to serve you as Lawrence County Probate Court Judge.
Middle Georgia Mechanical Heating and Air is changing the game in home comfort. When you purchase a new qualifying Carrier system, you'll receive a lifetime parts and labor warranty. That's 0 in repairs for the life of the unit. With so many other worries that we have to deal with in life, your heating and air equipment should not be one of them. Keep peace in mind that if your equipment fails, you will be covered. So enjoy your home comfort worry-free. Call today to schedule an appointment at 275-4530 or check us out online at middlegeorgiamechanical.com.
Hi, I'm Pam Tillery. And I'm Jody Tanner, and we are downtown at the Fred Roberts Hotel at Emily Kite's office.
And we're on the balcony overlooking historic downtown Dublin, where we have local boutiques, great restaurants, and gorgeous architecture.
And we would love to share this view with you at your next closing.
So give us a call. I'm Pam Tillery.
And I'm Jody Tanner.
And we are the T&T Group.
Welcome back to the Vinson Voice. I'm Scott Whittington, and again, I'm standing outside of Building 5A. Now, currently, 5A is the only entrance that our veterans can come into. Employees can go through Building 1 and 5, but we have 100% screening, which means you go through, you answer some questions, you use hand sanitizer, and you get a fun little sticker of the day, which is going to talk about, well, it's going to make sure that you're clear to come in, because the safety of our veterans is paramount. And so right now we are standing out again here. Dino's has donated 150 meals, as I've said before, and I'm standing here with Rhonda Ipock. She works in our volunteer services, and so she handles all the donations. And speaking of donations, we aren't taking any donations except special circumstances like today and Friday evening. And so, Rhonda, tell us about the donations and what's changed in volunteer service since this pandemic happened.
I think one of the biggest changes that I've seen is the fact that we cannot accept the outside donations unless it's prearranged, such as these meals for the employees. but also all of the different events that have just been canceled at the moment. We have meetings that we cannot have that are usually quarterly meetings. So because of all of that, those changes, everything has been canceled. We're on total lockdown. The veterans that are living in our domiciliary right at the moment, they are on lockdown. So we're trying to protect our veterans to every opportunity that we have to protect our veterans. That's what we're doing right now until we get through this pandemic.
And so right now the veterans cannot leave the campus. There are some walking areas that we allow some of the domiciliary residents to do. So we have pretty much tried to contain everything into the campus. So as you said, we are working hard. We have 200 and something veterans that actually live here on call Vinson VA home. And so we're doing everything we can. You can see some of us who have more contact than others have masks on, but we are making everybody wash their hands and hand sanitize. And so we're trying to really push that. Make sure you're washing your hands. Make sure you're using hand sanitizer, and keep your hands off your face. That was one of the biggest things, and I know my veterans will understand this at boot camp. Every time your hand went up there, the drill instructor was just yelling at you to get your hands off your face. So,
and in my case today, I have some sinus drainage, so I've been masked.
Well, the allergies are here.
That's
welcome
right.
to Georgia if you're new to the area, because pollen is in the air and I could feel it in my eyeballs.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So.
And there's a big difference in what you and I are experiencing and this pandemic. So you have to still use the cautions in order to protect everyone.
Very good. Okay, so the types of donations that we normally get, well, I mean, or if we are pre-arranging, can you talk about that, or is that something?
Right at the moment, there's just not a lot that is going on. If you contact our chief, Mr. Keith Griffin, here at the volunteer department, which right now he's wearing a lot of different hats.
He sure
because
is. He's working our labor pool.
Yeah, he's basically been detailed into another area because he's working with the labor pool, which is making sure that all of our staffing that can be rerouted to other areas in order to protect everyone. He's putting in a lot of hours, let's just say that.
No kidding. Yeah, he sure has. Well, Rhonda, I thank you for joining us. How long have you been at the VA?
Oh, my goodness. I have been here for 18 years, working on 19 and working on retirement. So VA is a great place to work.
I've enjoyed it.
Especially if you want to retire one day, all the better.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, thank you for joining us on this week's edition of Viz and Voice. Thank you again, I said before, to Dino's and Holy Smokes. Thank you to Rhonda IPOC for joining us. And we'll be back next week for more Viz and Voice.
And thank you, Scott.
Sentra, Titan, Altima, Rogue. Dublin Nissan is the place for your winning deal. This Titan is up to $10,000 off MSRP.
Come to Dublin Nissan and get more car for your money.
And more money for your car.
This Sentra is over $3,500 off MSRP.
A great deal doesn't take luck, just a trip to Dublin Nissan. Call, click, or come see us.
Dublin Nissan, the only dealer you will ever need.
Where's my green jacket?
To so many of you who count on us for your prescription medication needs, I'd like to thank you for your years of trust. To those who've yet to choose Tomlinson Pharmacy and Medical Park Pharmacy, I invite you to stop by and discover what makes us different.
Medical Park Pharmacy is your family's one-stop destination for their prescription, health, and wellness needs. Our staff greets you with a smile and provides a level of customer care and expert service that truly sets us apart. Realizing your time is valuable, we'll always strive to have your prescriptions filled in minutes, not hours. Have a concern about a new medication? Our pharmacists are available to discuss the instructions and precautions. In addition, Medical Park Pharmacy also stocks a wide array of over-the-counter medications and medical supplies. With the drive-through window, free delivery within city limits, and refills through our phone IVR website or mobile phone app, staying healthy has never been so convenient. At Medical Park Pharmacy, local owners Wendell and Wendy Smith provide hands-on service to ensure your satisfaction. We care about earning your business and strive to make you a regular customer. Come experience a difference. Visit Medical Park Pharmacy today.